Hi, I'm Rob Jones from Asper, and today we're going to talk about how on earth you start writing. Are you someone who wants to write and doesn't even know where to begin, or you have an idea but don't know what to do with the idea? Then hopefully this short video may be of use to you. Firstly, I would advise that if you have any inkling that you would like to write, you should do so. And also that you shouldn't let other people put you off. What are the current qualifications for being an author, and see whether you have those or not. Well, it may not surprise you to hear that there aren't any, particularly if you want to self-publish, as long as you meet certain requirements. For instance, Amazon, you can publish your book. The downside, it can be a bad thing that anyone can publish a book. Many think that the market will be flooded with terrible ideas and novels, but there's gatekeeping. If you think about it, you can't really get away with something that is not readable or is so bad that it's not worth being there, because you cannot avoid comparisons or reviews. And after many reviews, you will get an idea of where the consistency lies. There are certain rules to writing. So please access our training courses, which very comprehensively outline what to do and in what order. And of course, the use of English language is important, but almost all elements of writing a book can be supported. I wonder how many of you know that almost all celebrities, sports people, film stars, they don't write their own books. They don't even ghostwrite in the traditional sense. They sit through a series of interviews and somebody else goes away and writes the books. So getting support and getting help for writing isn't cheating, it's done all the time. You probably need some inspiration. That could be seeing a small child playing with a toy. It could be an idea for a children's story. It could be seeing a city or a building and think, I want to set a story here. It could be an idea you've had for ages and you don't know how to frame it or round it off so that you can get it into a story that's understandable. Or it can just be a feeling. Do you have something to say? And you know, that can be an opinion. It could be political, it could be about faith, it could be about a popular issue that people feel strongly about. Or it could be an event in your life or someone else's life. Perhaps you know someone who's had something specifically dramatic happen in their life, and you could write about them. I've written both fiction and non-fiction, and I enjoy both. So what to do first? Any thoughts or ideas that you have, record them. If you're walking around a town or woodland and you have ideas for your characters or a story, you are still writing. I know you're not sitting at a desk literally writing, but you're still writing. That's part of the process. So you've already started. Just commit it to either desktop or paper so that you don't forget those things and you can build them in at any point. I'll talk now about Lee and myself. I could not have a greater respect for a writer than I do for Lee. He knows exactly what he wants to do. And I know that his planning or his thoughts went across many, many years before he committed to it. He is incredibly organised and strategic. I like to think I am, but nothing like that. So that he can plan the whole novel all the way through practically from start to finish, even think about the characters. My first book started not because I wanted to write. I used to write scripts for a living, a part of a business I had. And I've been to York. I love York. I wanted to like about York. I was a history lecturer and teacher. I loved the Tudor period. I thought I might write about it. And one day, just soaking up a really hot summer's day on a country walk, I saw a field mouse and it stayed with me. And of course, then I've got this problem. How do I get all those together? Well, weirdly enough, I did. Perhaps I shouldn't have done, but weirdly enough, I did. And my work sort of evolved. It's not that there wasn't any planning or isn't any planning involved, but it evolves. It's very different. So if you have a style that works and it's different from both of us, then it doesn't really matter. Having said that, you will need some structure and you will need some help. Perhaps have a friend you can bounce ideas off, but please be careful who you share information with until your work is copyrighted, and make sure it's someone who is honest and encouraging. And again, there's much more information about that, and even an NDA form you can use within our community. I do hope this has been useful, and of course we will add to this information and training in the future. These videos and tutorials are provided free by Asper. Please access the platform regularly and support others by responding to questions in the forum, looking in the bookstore, attending webinars, and our once-a-month pros and cons online coffee morning chat. It will only survive through member engagement, and please remember you can support this free association by giving a small financial contribution on the site. Thank you.